Welcome to Golden Stories, the channel where we bring you powerful tales of racism, humiliation, and unforgettable revenge. If you enjoy stories like this, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Your support helps us continue sharing these important stories. It was early morning. The streets were quiet, bathed in golden sunlight. Maya Johnson, a strong and disciplined black woman in her 30s, jogged steadily through the neighborhood. For Maya, this was more than just exercise. It was her ritual, her way of clearing her mind before tackling the chaos of her day as an FBI agent. Her thoughts lingered on her family, her daughter Alicia's laughter, her husband Marcus's encouragement, and the voice of her late father echoing in her memory. Stay sharp. They'll never see you the way you see yourself. But on this day, someone else was watching. Across the street, Karen Whitfield, a middle-aged white woman, stood on her porch clutching her morning coffee. Her eyes narrowed, suspicion twisting her features. She didn't see a mother. She didn't see a wife. She didn't even see a professional woman taking care of herself. All Karen saw was skin color. Her lips curled into a smirk as she reached for her phone. Her voice dripped with false urgency as she spoke into the receiver. There's a suspicious black woman jogging in my neighborhood. She looks dangerous. Send someone quickly. Minutes later, sirens shattered the calm of the morning. Police cruisers screeched to a halt, tires screeching against the pavement. Doors slammed as two officers stormed out, hands hovering dangerously close to their weapons. "Stop right there!" barked Officer Miller, his voice sharp, his face twisted with hostility. "Hands up! Don't move!" snarled Officer Daniels, his eyes burning with suspicion and rage. Maya froze, her chest heaving, not from the run, but from the fury boiling inside her. She raised her hands slowly, her voice trembling with anger. "Are you serious right now? I was jogging. That's my crime?" But the officers didn't want explanations. They wanted submission. Their fury was blind, reckless, fueled by nothing but prejudice. Across the street, Karen Whitfield folded her arms and smirked, her poison slipping out in a whisper. "That black monkey looks just like a suspect." Maya's fists clenched tight. Every humiliation she had endured, every warning her parents had whispered, every story carved into her people's history, it all rose within her like fire. Her eyes burned with fury as she shouted back, "You don't see a woman. You don't see a human being. You see only skin. If you think you can break me, try harder." The officers stepped closer, their hands gripping their weapons. Neighbors peeked from blinds, phones recorded, the air pulsed with danger. Then Maya moved. With calm defiance, she reached into her pocket. The officers twitched, fingers tightening on triggers. Silence fell. She pulled out a shining badge. FBI. If you're enjoying this story, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Golden Stories. Your support keeps these powerful stories alive. The world froze. Officer Miller's face drained of color. Officer Daniels swallowed hard, his hand stiff on his holster. Across the street, Karen Whitfield's smirk crumbled, her phone slipping from her grip and clattering to the porch. Maya's voice was sharp, her fury controlled but cutting deep. "Next time you point your gun at me, remember who you're really dealing with." The officers stuttered weak apologies, their authority dissolving into shame. Neighbors leaned from their windows, phones capturing every second. The truth was already spreading like wildfire. But Maya wasn't finished. 1 week later, the same street trembled again, not from police sirens, but from the low, commanding hum of a black government SUV. Maya stepped out, no longer in jogging clothes, but in a sleek black suit. At her side, a team of FBI agents followed. The officers who once barked at her now sat under fluorescent lights in a federal hearing. On giant screens, their body cam footage replayed. Their hostile shouts, their blind rage, their prejudice laid bare for the world. Their heads dropped, their careers collapsing in real time. And then Karen Whitfield was summoned. Her voice, dripping with malice, echoed in the courtroom as her false 911 call was played aloud. Every word was a nail in her coffin. Her neighbors shifted uncomfortably, whispering as her once proud image shattered before their eyes. The predator had become the spectacle. You're watching Golden Stories, where truth cuts through lies and justice always finds its way. If this story struck you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps us keep sharing more powerful tales like this. The story hit national news. Jogger wrongfully targeted. Turns out she's FBI. The fallout was immediate. Protests erupted outside the police station. Officer Miller and Officer Daniels were suspended, stripped of their power, and exposed as symbols of corruption. Their once firm voices now cracked with shame as their names trended for all the wrong reasons. Karen Whitfield, the self appointed gatekeeper of her quiet street, became infamous overnight. Branded a liar and a racist, she could no longer step outside without whispers, glares, and cold shoulders from the very neighbors she once thought she ruled. Her name became a warning, the cost of hatred. And Maya? She chose her revenge carefully, not through anger, not through violence, but through undeniable dignity. One quiet morning, she jogged again down the same street. This time, Alicia, her young daughter, ran beside her, matching her stride, head held high. The same neighbors who once peeked through blinds now stood silently in their yards, watching with respect, some with guilt. A patrol car rolled past slowly. The new officers inside tipped their heads respectfully. No smirks, no suspicion, only acknowledgement. Maya's revenge was complete. She hadn't just exposed them, she had rewritten the power dynamic forever. Because this was never just about a jog, it was about power. And she made sure the world remembered who truly had it.